first told my two friends that I was with, and they asked me if I wanted to call the police, but I didn't want them to get in trouble because they were underage drinking, and I didn't want my parents to find out that we were with people we didn't really know. And I didn't want them to find out that my friends were drinking, and I didn't know what would happen legally. And so I just shook my head and told them I just wanted to go to sleep. And I remember I sat in the shower for an hour, maybe, just wanting to get the feeling of his handprints off of me. But they never really did go away. And so the next day, we went back to my hometown. I drove back to my university, tried to forget what had happened, tried to move on with my life, tried to pretend that it was just a misunderstanding. And then a few days later, I was sitting in my dorm and realized that the feeling wasn't going away, and I still felt horrible. I still felt like a piece of meat. I felt less than human. And so I tried to call the chaplain on call. As a religion major, my first thought was, let me talk to a pastor. But the chaplain on call was a 75-year-old man, and 75-year-old men aren't really the type of people that you want to talk to about sexual assault. So then I talked to one of the community leaders in my dorm, and she called a chaplain from next door and called a woman who took my report, and I gave my entire story, sparing no details. And that was the first time I cried. I remember the community leader, I hadn't even told her I'd been assaulted. And she said, "Are you okay?" And something broke. And I just started crying and said, no, I'm not. And then a week later, I was contacted by the Title IX department of my university and had a meeting with them. And I really just wanted the resources for counseling. I wanted the resources to get over it. I asked if I could report it anonymously to his university because he went to a different school. They gave me incorrect information, told me that it was a violation of FERPA, and so I didn't ask any questions. It was only a year later that I found out that I could have reported it, but at that point, he had moved to another school, and I would have had to go through the hoops of 2 other universities.